Hello there, guys. I guess the camera didn't work the first time, so I'm gonna have to go through everything that I just went through again. And there's lots of moisture in here. The sun's nice and shiny, so it's nice and warm in here. I don't have any freezing problems anymore, for the most part. I have a few things producing heat. I have the lights and the burner over there. And there's a couple additions, if you haven't noticed. I got rid of the countertop thing because I wanted to put this air pump in and pipe it into the barrels for aeration, and I want to put some compost and such in there to help grow some algae and such, and put some microbes in there and start growing some daphnia and rotifers and such. Everything's still kind of growing, not too great, but they're going. The goldfish is still in there, still needs to be named. And the greenhouse seems to be trying to fall apart. This tubing stuff was a terrible idea on so many levels. Yeah, they're kind of digging themselves out. Everything's getting all slanty. I had a bunch of ice on there that I just knocked off. I also added in this fan up here to help circulate the air. It's just kind of hanging here. That's about $13, so pretty inexpensive. And I calculated how much electricity I use in here, and the amount of electricity I use in here is like a month is only about $10 about. So that's pretty decent. The fan's only about 3 watts. The air pump's about 6 watts. The lights and the burner are around 3,000 watts together, so they're the big ticket items, but they're only on for 4 hours in a day, so that's good. And where I live, I looked up the usage time and the amount of electricity costs per kilowatt and calculated it all out. How you calculate that out, though, when it's just in watts, the rating's in watts, you take the amount of watts the item is, multiply it by the amount of hours you're going to use it, and then divide it by 1,000. So that gives you the kilowatt hours you use the appliance, and then you can multiply that number by however much it costs per kilowatt in your area. And so if you have a 6-watt appliance that you use 24 hours a day for 31 days, you end up with, let me do the math real quick. We have, did I say a 3-watt appliance? Yeah, which is the little fan up there. It's 3 watts. So 3 watts times 24 would be 72. 72 times 31 would be 72. 72. 7 times 3, I can't remember at the moment. And 73 be. That's 21. 3 times 7 is 21. Wow, why did that not go into my brain? So that's 2,100. 2,100, 2,000, 2,300, about 2,500. So 2,500, divide that by 1,000, be about 2.5 kilowatts per month, which at about 14 cents a kilowatt is, 24 cents. So that fan uses 24 cents of electricity a day. So if you're thinking about going completely off the grid, I mean, you can do that. You'll save money in the long run. But if you have electricity, you can do a lot with a greenhouse. And sorry for all the squinting. It's really bright in here from the sun. You can, make your greenhouse a lot more effective with little fans, pumps, things like that, especially if you have aquaponics. because the rating isn't that high, and the cost of electricity isn't that high. So I use 24 cents for the fan, 28 for the pump. The other things I probably use a couple dollars. So if you have a job, that's not such a big deal. And if I had produce growing in here well enough, I could probably pay for the electricity that I use in here. But I don't have everything set up. Everything's not set up very well. It's not uniform. So I don't have a very good system going at the moment. So not making any money off of this at the moment. So you guys have a great day. I think I've told you everything that's new in here. I have the compost going. The compost is a little stinky right now. And I'll see you guys around. I've been sick and working crazy at the greenhouse. So I probably won't be working there anymore. But being sick kind of does that to you. And I'll see you guys around. Keep on watching.